So, your assignment. It has a little bit to do with questions of diversity and dynamism. It is sort of a broader question of history and where the Episcopal Church sees itself in a broader sweep of history. But you can see the description down below, or you've already seen it if you read ahead. But, there's a question of how are we faithful to our past? Are we slavishly faithful? Or do we recognize that there is a past and we have become different because of that, and that's okay? Is the tradition an evolving one, or is it a static one? And how do we make those decisions? And so, in your assignment here is somewhat similar to the last one, only it's a different audience. The last assignment assumed that you were talking to Episcopalians. This assignment makes no such an assumption. This is a newcomers group. You have a little bit longer time period to work with. These are people who are attracted to the Episcopal Church for all sorts of different reasons. It could be liturgy, it could be theology, it could be stance on social issues, or anything. But certainly in any newcomers class, you can have people who come from traditions that don't value history, and they want to be faithful to the New Testament. And so, or there are people who say, golly, we've got this awful history. We've got the Crusades. We've got slavery. We've got awful missionary stuff that went on. Oh, I saw the movie The Mission and what they did in South America. We've got all of those kinds of things going on. And so your assignment, as it outlines, there is to come up with a presentation that talks about how we make sense of history, how we live into our history, how we live out of it. Your patronuses may have some insight in that, or the conversation that they've had with other patronuses. So again, a classroom presentation. This, I think, is the last one I've got planned for this quarter. We'll be out of the classroom and PowerPoints. You don't have to use a PowerPoint, but what would you do in a newcomers class with the question of history? How do we make sense of it? Where does it fit in the overall Episcopal Anglican ethos? I hope you have fun with it. If you've got any questions, please let me know.